Welcome. Hello, good evening. Welcome to this video conference and to the college who will be part of tonight debate. Flor Tatiana Oliva Garcia, Ilse Mariela Enriquez Turcios.
The question we choose as a theme for discussion is as follows. Is there any other way to succeed rather than to sleep deprivation when working and studying at the same time? In this debate, we will have three participations. 2 minutes to give a point of view in favor of the debate, 2 minutes to give the point of view against, 2 minutes for the neutral point of view. We will begin with the brief introductions.
Okay, let's start. My introduction. The meaning of success refers to the satisfaction we feel when we achieve a proposed objective. However, achieving it is not an easy road and is full of various obstacles. We have met people who are examples of a life of self-improvement and the key to their success in that they have studied and worked at the same time because it is not an easy task to do two things at the same time. Young people with part-time jobs and university degrees achieved great things thanks to their effort, and our parents tell us to work and study. This way we will be self-realized people. But this is only one side of the coin, and if we analyze a little and ask ourselves if we can only be successful if we use the formula of working and studying at the same time, the answer is no. It could be a way, but it is not the only one due to world of options that exist. The previous case refers to a very well known term nowadays, and it is entrepreneurship, a term that refers to the also known as entrepreneurship. It is a process oriented to turn an idea into an effective project. It consists of the procedure in which an idea or set of ideas is transformed through a series of steps into a concrete reality.
Okay, my point of view neutral in the introduction, research on the importance of sleep quality has shown that not getting enough sleep or having poor quality sleep can have negative health consequences. Sleeping less than 7 or 8 hours a night can increase the risk of chronic disease such as diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and mental disorders such as depression and anxiety. Additionally, lack of sleep can affect cognitive ability and work performance, causing problems with concentration, memory, and decision making. Sleep quality is also related to the immune system, and getting enough sleep can help strengthen the body's defense against disease. During sleep, the body produces proteins that help fight infection and repair damaged tissues. So, good quality sleep is essential to maintaining a healthy immune system.
Okay, very well. In my point is in favor. People look for different ways, such as starting their own business, studying and working at the same time. Although studying and working in is a window of opportunity because many young people can stop working to dedicate themselves to finish a university degree because of their economic situation, and they could not dedicate themselves only to work because they will feel frustrated, and sometimes is in these third world countries the payment is very little some areas. To be successful in life there could be thousands of options, and one of them is is entrepreneur. There are young people who start offering products, selling them online, or start with a small position and manage to make gigantic business. We have examples as the restaurants we know that start from an idea of a person who undertook. Although this does not occur in all people, depends on the context and multiple intelligence that the person has developed. Social networks have also opened up opportunities for young people to demonstrate their talents, and we have people earning and making a living thanks to the technology. Young people must adapt to the context in which they live and must be at the forefront of what is happening in the present to take the opportunities that are present to them. If a young adult studies at works but does not work in sometimes he likes and his career is not satisfactory, he will fall into frustration and could trigger a series of unfortunate findings for the person, and the final result will be negative. That is why seeking success is a long and difficult road. But if we learn to establish the life goals we have a human beings, such as find our passion now ourselves, this way it should be easier to achieve self-realization, and the result will be the triumph. Triumph. Dybschwart understands that the most precious of our sense is mental perception. That is the faculty to perceive the content of our life in the most satisfactory was possible. But this mental perception goes far beyond the mere fact of seeing one's life at its fullest. It constitutes a vital attitude, a plane of action. Some examples of superation are they achieve success through their passions. Kevin Systrom's co-founder of Instagram, Andres Moreno, founder of Open English, and Jeff Bezos, the brilliant mind behind Amazon. And my point for against is because reason might not be in a favor that studying and working in the only way to achieve success. The reason will be that doing this action of working and studying at the same times is difficult. But while it is true that people who strive to achieve their dreams and work hard at had it achieved great things in life. We have the example of some people who worked so hard to get their career and work part-time as waiters, washing toilets, etc. These are examples of overcoming and are like a starting point to say that working and studying at the same time gives you success and is the most feasible path that exists, and the other option will not give you the expected results as in the case of the above. Right.
Okay, my point of view is neutral in this argument. There are several ways to be successful without depriving yourself of sleep when working and studying at the same time. One of the most effective strategies is time management and prioritization. This involves planning your day efficiently, allocating specific time for work, study, rest, and other important activities. According to an article published in the Harvard Business Review titled Manage Your Energy, Not Your Time, experts suggest that the key to maximizing productivity and success lies in properly managing our energy rather than simply managing our time. In addition, it is essential to take care of your physical and mental health through a balanced diet. Regular exercise and wellness practice such as meditation or yoga, a study published in the International Journal of Nursing Education Scholarship found that students who practiced self-care had lower levels of stress and anxiety, allowing them to maintain optimal academic performance without sacrificing their health. Some examples, there are definitely other ways to succeed besides resorting to sleep deprivation. When juggling work and study commitments, one alternative is effective time management, where you prioritize tasks, set realistic goals, and allocate dedicate time for both work and study without sacrificing sleep. Certainly, there are alternative strategies to avoid sleep deprivation while balancing work and study responsibilities. One effective method is seeking support and assistance from others, whether it's delegating tasks at work, forming study groups for academic support, or seeking guidance from mentors or counselors. Okay, my point of view against the idea that sleep deprivation is the only way to be successful at working and studying at the same time is incorrect and dangerous. The reality is that sacrificing sleep for the sake of work and study can have serious negative consequences both in the short term and in the long term. Additionally, sleep deprivation can have a negative impact on interpersonal relationships, quality of life, and the ability to enjoy activity outside of work and schools.
Okay. In conclusion, I think studying and working at the same time is not the only way to be successful. There are several ways to achieve it, and one of them could be to undertake for or perform an art or a skill that the person is passionate about. The human being should be guided according to his heart and what makes him happy. We should not fulfill anyone else expectations and only fulfill ourselves and be true to our desires. Most people focus on working and studying like robots, but reaching our goals should make us enjoy the process no matter how hard it is. We simply should not give up easily, even if there are thousand of obstacles on the way.
Okay, the belief that sleep deprivation, in my point of view and conclusion, is the only way to be successful when working and studying simultaneously is erroneous and potentially harmful. While it may seem like sacrificing sleep gives you extra time to devote to work and school, this approach carries significant risk to long-term physical, mental, and emotional health. Adopting alternative strategies such as effective time management, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing self-care not only promotes a sustainable balance between work and academic responsibilities, but also preserve overall health and well-being. Ultimately, lasting success is achieved by optimizing work efficiency and quality rather than unduly prolonging working hours at the expense of sleep and health. Well, that's our debate, and we hope to like.
Okay, thank you, college.
Thank you. Good night.